Hello everyone, it is Friday the 30th of September 2022 and here is a lesson in what not to do when you need to be going somewhere, i.e. down to the other end of the country ready for the biggest weekend of your life. So I've been up for about 5.5 hours and I got up about 8:15ish and for that 5.5 hours I have absolutely nothing to show for it. Well, a couple of things. I edited a matchday vlog and haven't uploaded it. I spoke on the phone with a director who is going to be doing a showreel scene that I'm going to be doing next week. And I ironed my name onto my vest. In 5.5 hours. In that 5.5 hours, I could have been packed, I could have been out the door, I could have been showered, dressed. Yeah, I'm still wearing my Star Wars pyjamas. Yeah. That's what kind of a day it's been. So now, I mean, my original plan, I was meant to be at my parents' house right now, because my original plan, I was going to leave at 12:30. And then I changed that plan. Because, you see, I've got some stuff to do with the dance school. We've got some exam entries in, and we need to finalise the submission form and send it off. So originally, I was going to go to my parents and get there by sort of 1:15, so that I could sort that with my mum before she then set off to the dance studio. I then changed that this morning. I was like, I already knew I wasn't going to be ready for 12:30. So I was like, maybe I'll just go and meet her at the dance studio and then drive up to my parents' house, because that's where me and my brother are setting off from. But even then, when I knew that I had stuff to do, I still didn't. You know what the biggest mistake I made was? I put the TV on. I should not have put the TV on. I should have just carried on listening to a podcast while I was sorting out that vest top. But I put the TV on, the new series of The Next Step, and one episode turned into about 5, and yeah. So that's a lesson in what not to do. So, don't take lessons from me. If you've got something to do, do it. Don't let yourself get distracted. So now, I've got to run around like an idiot for an hour, maybe an hour and a quarter, and somehow in that time I've got to pack, I've got to shower, I've got to do the dishes, and make sure that everything's turned off before I leave the house. And I've got laundry to put away, the laundry that I did yesterday. Like, I've just left myself with an absolute mountain to climb. But this is the sort of thing I do. I let myself get distracted very, very easily. Don't let yourself get distracted. Right, I've got an hour. Let's go. Okay, so we're nearly there, I think. Got sort of all the stacks of clothes, foam roller, some extra backpacks, my running trainers, chargers, toiletries. But honestly, I'm such an idiot. Like, I could have had this done fucking hours ago. I am my own worst enemy, and now I'm really freaking out and I'm really getting stressed. And yeah, it's not the way to do things. It's really not. Like, note to self, next time you're going somewhere, pack first, do everything else later. Like, I literally could have been sat editing videos now at my parents' house. But, oh no, I had to go and make things difficult for myself, didn't I? But yeah, so, just need to get all this lot in the case now, and then it's a case of shower, and, basically put stuff in the car. My backpack's already packed as well. I'm taking this backpack here. That was pretty much already ready from the other day because my laptop, I just had to slide my other laptop back into the back pocket, and the charging cord for that was already in there. Pretty much all the hard drives and pen and flash drives and stuff were already in there. It was just a case of putting my Nintendo Switch in my purse and that's pretty much it. So that bag was pretty much already ready. So I think I just need to grab the case, pack the case, and then all that's left to do is shower and brush teeth and actually get dressed and then go. But I'm supposed to be going via the dance studio, but I'm going to try and get out of that if I can. I'm going to see if there's any way not to do that. But then I'll be disappointed if I don't do that because I wanted to see my mum before I went to London. But yeah, big lesson learned today. Should have stuck to the original plan. And that's taken me an hour, by the way, because it's now 2:47. So yeah, that's taken me about an hour and 10 minutes to just to sort all that lot out and tidy up. Because I had to tidy away all the laundry first. So, yeah. That's where we're at the moment. Today can only get better, right? Okay, so it's now 3:56 and I'm finally ready to leave. Now, you know, hindsight is a wonderful thing because if I'd have not bothered touching my laptop this morning, like not edited or anything, because that's just taken me about 2 hours and 20 minutes to get ready, right? If I'd have done that this morning after I had my breakfast, I'd have been in the car ready to leave by 11:45 at the latest, and then I could have had the whole afternoon editing videos. But I decided to make things difficult for myself, and I consequently haven't uploaded anything, so, well, you can't cry over spilled milk, can you? So, we're just ready here. I've got my phone and my Oyster card there. Gray's got the train tickets, so that's all sorted. My rail card's in my phone, and then I've just got my case, my backpack and my old laptop. My newer laptop's in the back of the bag like it was the other day. So I'm just going to load up the car here, and then we're ready to go. Apparently traffic's going to be quite bad, so I'm only going to get to Burscough at about 5. But yeah, I'm a lot calmer now than I was. Definitely wish I'd done things differently today, but you know, it is what it is. So let's hit the road. Okay, so just stopped off to buy some fuel. Because I was an idiot, as is the theme today, and didn't check that I needed fuel. I'd forgotten. So yeah. So we're in Maghull, so we're not too far now. So just got to finish driving up. So I reckon we can do it in about maybe 15 minutes from here. So we should get to Burscough just after 5, so yeah, not doing too bad. Okay, stopping off at the supermarket now. And there's no baskets. Oh, that's great. Oh, there they are. So I need some shower gel, some hand wash, and a couple of drinks for the journey down. So yeah, let's see what we can get. Oh, they've moved everything around, that's confusing. Yeah, be down here for the drinks. So I'm just going to get a small bottle of water and a bottle of Coke. They should have a small Evian here, I think, I hope. They've got big Evians. So I found the Coke. I might just have to get the big Evian. Because I can't see the small ones. What else do I want? Might just get some sweets for on the road. Let's see. Haribo Tang Fest. Just the one pack I'll share with Gray. And just need... no, it's not that aisle. I literally don't shop here anymore, so I don't know where anything is. I've probably come down the wrong aisle again, actually. Hand wash. Oh, I'll find it. Right, that's the shopping bought. Had to get a 30p bag because I didn't realise I was going to be going to the shop, or maybe I forgot I was. But anyway, parents' house is just around the corner, so I'll head there right now. Okay, we've eaten dinner, and now we're walking round to the railway station. Gray's actually gone ahead. He decided last minute that he wanted to go to Tesco to buy a couple of drinks for the trip. You see, I wish he'd told me that sooner though, because I could have bought them when I was at Tesco. But anyway, so yeah, just walking round now. Didn't realise how heavy my case was until I started wheeling it. So far today's generally been a bit of a failure, of course. Not really thinking properly about the best way to organise my day. Like, I literally could have had 5 hours for video editing if I'd used my brain properly. But here we are, not a single video edited, and if we can't get a table seat on the train with a socket, I won't be able to get anything done, which that will then be, bang goes the opportunity to actually try and catch up on uploads before the marathon, which is always going to be tight anyway. But anyway, so yeah, almost there, and I'll yeah, catch you at the station. Okay, so just got to the station, and I'm a bit exhausted now because thanks to this house here being renovated that's on the platform, they've closed off the non-step entrance to the station. So I've just had to lug my case all the way down the stairs behind me, and my case is not light. Like, they've actually finished the paving work, so I don't know why they can't just, like, reopen the path to the station. Greyfish needs to hurry up, because there's only 8 minutes until the train, and sometimes it can arrive a couple of minutes early as well. So I really hope he hurries up. But yeah, so our train down to London from Wigan is 17 minutes past 7 apparently, so we're not actually going to get to Euston until about 9:30, hence why we're not going to get to the Travelodge till about 11 PM. But yeah, it's I can't believe it's time. It's time. It's finally here. It's like I can't quite get my head around it. I mean, of course, I'm sporting the London Marathon hat, but yeah, I mean, so many of my adventures in the past have started on this station, in this very jacket. In fact, I remember standing here when I was about to head to London for a few days for the Pokemon European International Championships back in November 2017. How times have changed. That was nearly 5 years ago now. That's mental. So much has changed in that time, and so much is going to continue to change, because that's life. Anyway, I'm just going to nervously wait for Greyfish here and pray he gets back in a minute, and we'll be on our way. See if we can see the house. Oh yeah, there's the house. So we're on the train. Greyfish made it to the station. Good evening, Greyfish.
Good evening.
Are you going to look at the camera?
No.
Of course he's not, we'll catch him later. But it'll be about 15 minutes up to Wigan, and then got plenty of time to get ourselves over to Wigan North Western before we get on the train down to London. Okay, we're here at Wigan North Western Station. I just took the elevator up because there was no way I was lugging that case up the stairs. What's the seat things looking like on here, I wonder? I know it says on here, on the departures, 19... Oh yeah, it doesn't say about... Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so... hang on, how many stops are we calling that?
Warrington, Crewe, MK and Euston.
Oh, so it takes a bit longer, this service. Normally the services from here only call up Warrington and London, Euston, but I suppose... Fair enough.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit late.
How late? It says on time there.
Obviously, but the unit's not even at Preston yet.
It doesn't take 20 minutes to get from Preston to Wigan. Anyway, so I'm here with Mr. Know-It-All when it comes to trains, Mr. Greyfish.
Of course I know it all.
So you excited for our little weekend trip to London?
Should be interesting.
You have a couple of athletes competing tomorrow morning, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Any interesting facts you can tell them about us? Like what kind of their best attributes are with running and stuff?
They're fast, that's all you need to know.
Spoken like a true coach. Yeah, Gray's a coach at Southport Waterloo AC. So, yeah, we've got a little while to wait here. We've got about 20 minutes, maybe, no longer than that. Officially 18, but if the train, no, 22, but if the train's late then it'll be longer. So I guess we just get comfy. Train's a teensy bit delayed. It stayed at Preston for a little while because apparently it had to change route headers or something because it was like an hourly. It was a previous service that was delayed by over an hour, so they terminated that particular version of the service at Preston and then restarted it as the current service or something. That's what the master over there says. Who somehow has got access to signalling diagrams. Apparently our train has just passed through Leyland, so it's on its way. It's on its way. Here's our ride. Okay, so we've just got to London Euston and we're now in a bit of a race against time to get over to London Victoria to catch an onward train to, what station are we going to? Kent House, which is near Crystal Palace, which is where we're staying. So, yeah, just gonna race down to the Underground now and then jump on the tube and see where we end, see if we can make that train. Well, we made it on the train. It was a clutch run thing, wasn't it, Gray?
It was plenty of time in the end.
Yeah. We had to run up some escalators, but we made it. Just leaving London Victoria now. You can see that all you've got is Gray's reflection in the window. It's pouring with rain. Apparently that's meant to be going off by Sunday. Supposedly. But how long does this take?
I can't remember.
It'll take as long as it takes them. But yeah, fairly smooth journey. Bit of running around. Apparently that was my warm-up for Sunday. Okay, so we just arrived into Crystal Palace, but we got off at Kent House station, so it's sort of not central Crystal Palace, it's sort of like more to the south, isn't it?
Nowhere near.
Okay, apparently we're nowhere near Crystal Palace. The Travelodge that we're going to is just called Crystal Palace Travelodge. So my Fitbit just broke. You know, the strap that was hanging on when I went for my run last Sunday? Yeah, it finally broke. But I had the sense to bring the new strap with me. So, yeah, gonna try and fix that when I get to the Travelodge, which is where we're headed now. So I'll catch up with you when we get there. Okay, so we made it to the Travelodge and not before we had to climb a huge hill. Just a warm-up for Sunday, I suppose you could call it. So, turns out that it wasn't actually the strap that was the issue with the Fitbit, it was the actual connection for the strap. So, see how on this side there's a little bit sticking out? That's the clip. It's completely sheared off on the other side. So at the moment, I'm going to be running the marathon without a Fitbit, which, not sure how, I'm so used to having something on my wrist, it's kind of feels weird. I suppose I could always buy a set of sweatbands from Sport Direct and wear them instead. But I might contact Fitbit support on Twitter in the morning, tell them what's happened and see if there's anywhere in London that I can pick up a replacement that they would recommend, because it's clear I need a new unit, so yeah, I'll have to try and sort that in the morning. But in the end, the journey itself was pretty decent. It was pretty smooth, to be honest, all the way through. Like, we made all our connections and things, so was quite straightforward. Anyway, it is going to be time for bed now, because it's what time? It's 5 to 11, so definitely need to get some sleep now, because we have an early start in the morning, because we're going to watch the mini marathon, which a couple of Grays athletes are in. So, and obviously we're South London, so we need to actually get back up to the centre, which is going to take a little while, especially with the train strikes. We have to take a bus to Lewisham. Yeah, we have to take a bus to Lewisham. Then we have to jump on the DLR there and then connect with the Jubilee line at Canary Wharf. Yeah, so yeah, we've got quite a bit of travelling to do in the morning, but hey, it'll make a fun vlog. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. If you would like to donate to my London Marathon Fund, you'll probably be watching this after the event at this point. However, my Just Giving page is open until the end of October. So if you'd like to support me on my journey, I will leave a link in the description for you to visit. My full story is on there, as well as the donate button. If you'd like to follow me on socials, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ThisIsNeats. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.